Alright, so we're back, of course, talk about some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we have a kind of weird update when it comes to the game, just because I don't entirely know what it means. We have trademarks for Rebirth to go live in Australia and Europe on the 3rd and 4th of November, respectively. And why I say I don't know what it means is because I'm not entirely sure what this would even be kind of hinting at or insinuating, because I've seen people excited when this kind of happened the last 2 days. And people were like, a new trailer, release date, or whatever the case, and it's like, none of that needs to be, you don't have to file a trademark for any of that, right? Like, if there is a new trailer coming, which some people think that there could be next month during the Game Awards, them filing trademarks has nothing to do with them dropping a trailer, right? Like, a trailer can just be shown at any point, or they can just have it at the Game Awards. Again, trademarks has nothing to do with that, or whatever the case. And also, this would be kind of a bigger deal if we didn't already know that Rebirth existed, right? Like, this just came out of nowhere. Say we didn't get the reveal back in the 25th anniversary livestream. If we just got a trademark go live from Square Enix for FF7 Rebirth, then yeah, that'd be pretty damn exciting. But we already know this game exists. Like, trademarks at this point kind of mean nothing. Like, we already have a release window and everything, too. I did see some people talking about this, like maybe them filing these trademarks is kind of indicative of the game being complete or close to complete, and maybe they're just spending the next year kind of touching up and fixing it and stuff like that, and I guess maybe that could be the case, too. And after looking at these trademarks, I got to thinking about it. Have we had any other trademarks for Rebirth, like, be public at all? Like, I don't recall us ever seeing, like, oh, Square Enix filed a trademark for FF7 Rebirth in Japan or in America or anywhere. Like, I don't recall that being the case yet. It seems like, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we're seeing this. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I feel like the community would have been all over, like, these trademarks prior, and just doing a quick Google search, I just can't find anything about, like, previous trademarks for Rebirth. So it seems like it's the first time, which is kind of weird just because the game was revealed, like, 5 months ago. So, like, why are they just now filing trademarks? That's kind of strange. Because it's not like the trademarks just went, like, live. Like, they were filed on the 3rd and 4th of November. That's what's weird about it. Plus, obviously, I'm assuming, like, every country's a little bit different, so it might take a little bit of time, but I assume that whenever they're doing these trademarks for these games, whatever region they're going to drop the games in, whatever countries, they would just kind of, you'd think, file them kind of roughly around the same time. So part of me is wondering, just because I don't think we've seen any trademarks for the game until now, if they didn't just reveal the game first, like 5 months ago, to kind of get it out of the way, because if they started filing trademarks, obviously that would have spoiled the name for the second game. So I wonder if they didn't just like, fuck it, here's a trailer, here's a little teaser, here's the name of the game, and then they're going to start filing the trademarks at a later point or something. I don't know. It seems kind of odd, but maybe that's what's happening. There's not really a way for us to know if that's actually the case, but maybe the third game can kind of tell us that, because once they start like showing the third game, it'll be like, do we get trademarks first, or are they going to show the game, reveal the title first with like a little teaser trailer, and then we start seeing trademarks? And if that's the case, then that probably is what's happening here. Now, to sort of contradict what I said towards the beginning of the video, even though trademarks themselves don't have anything to do with like reveals or trailers or whatever the case, the fact that they are filing trademarks in other countries, maybe that is kind of hinting that they're going to start showing or talking about the game more. Because a big rumor right now, or at least what people are hoping, I guess, is that there will be something at the Game Awards. And it's been a while now, right? By the time the Game Awards happens, it'll have been like half a year. So, and by the time the Game Awards happens, we're close to about a year until the supposed release window. So they could start talking about the game if they want to. But also, even though I don't think there's like that much of like competition between like Rebirth and 16, I think there's a lot of crossover there, obviously. I don't know how much they want to market Rebirth during 16's marketing. Like, they might want to kind of sparingly show shit. Like, we might get another trailer in the next couple of months for Rebirth, but I don't know if they're going to constantly be giving us trailers for Rebirth all throughout 2023 while we're still waiting on 16 to come out, because that's not going to drop until summer of next year. Essentially, I don't know if they're going to be heavily marketing both games at the same time, especially whenever 16 is coming out like half a year before Rebirth, so I guess that kind of remains to be seen. That's essentially the video, my dudes. I don't know how much more we could talk about this. Maybe you guys have like a better idea of what these new trademarks could mean. Maybe you guys understand this shit more than I do, because admittedly, I don't really know a lot about trademarks. We talk about them a lot here on the channel, but it's not like I'm some sort of like legal expert and shit or whatever. Either way, this video, my dudes, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Social networks in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, @DashingdavidYT. That's it. Bye.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more, and nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Logain, or leave it like Cobain.